These two teams with a lot of things in common, including the ability to overcome injuries. John Coble, Tyler Ford, Natalie Sago, our NBA officiating crew. Actually, Johnson is in uniform. It's Dragic and Whiteside who are out tonight. Derek Jones and James Johnson are back. Treveon Graham, he brings toughness to the Nets lineup.
Russell gets Richardson on his hip and gets the roll on the floater.
Excellent job by D'Angelo Russell.
Towns got a great wingspan, good rim protection. Richardson hits a tough one coming across the line.
And a little unorthodox in his size and how he plays, but Erik Spoelstra has always said he has great vision.
Olynyk hits the three. Timeout, Brooklyn.
Always nice when you're coming out of a timeout to get one go early.
Harris over 47% lead in the NBA as Winslow again manipulates the glass for a bucket.
Magruder defending Spencer Dinwiddie as Kuruc comes in. What a dunk! Now this very intriguing rookie who's averaging 8.5 points per game for Brooklyn.
From being overly aggressive attacking.
Two coaches that have a lot of respect for each other. Oh my, speaking of respect, Derek Jones earning his one dunk at a time.
Oh my.
Russell using the crossover, now the pullback. Ooh, that was James Harden-esque. Point lead for Miami. Dion Waiters back in the game for the Heat. Olynyk and Bam both back in. The Kelly keeper for the basket and the foul. Good work by Olynyk. Justice Winslow is back in the game for the Heat. He replaces Josh Richardson. Waiters on LeVert. Nice move by Karras, who flips it in over Bam Adebayo. And Carroll sit down for the Nets. Harris trying to dribble it through the defense. Magruder comes up with a steal. Winslow on the attack against Dinwiddie. Oh, good change of motion for Winslow. Stuck it with that little left-handed flip. He has 11 points, 53% shooting.
Best is yet to come here in March for Kelly.
8-point Heat lead. Winslow's runway rolls in. Justice Winslow. They've kept Jared Allen off the glass tonight. He only has 3 rebounds, the Nets starting center. Olynyk occupies him and scores. Kelly Olynyk showing his full bag of tricks. He has 16 points now. Just 2 points in his 7 minutes. For him, the 25-year-old out of Virginia Commonwealth. Nice spin by Dion. Treveon Graham, blocked by Bam. Oh, he came flying in from the top to send it into the seats. Tied his season high with 3 blocks in this game. Just under 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Harris, nice finger roll. He's having his best season in the NBA.
Yeah, he's mixing up his game so well, too, Eric, getting to the rim on the drives.
Oh, what a perfect pass. The Olynyk flip and the foul. What a great look by Winslow. That's in man-to-man on this trip. 4 on the shot clock for the Heat. Kelly on the catch. And Kelly is red hot. He has 23 points in the game. Heat operating pretty efficiently against it, shooting 47% with only 7 turnovers. 23 points for Olynyk. Bam, another nice dish. Jones and a foul. DeMarre Carroll with a rebound. He with a 21-point lead. Carroll off the spin, able to score. DeMarre Carroll, he missed 11 games this year with an ankle injury.
Get back on the defensive end and load towards the driver. Dinwiddie was able to go one-on-one.
Oh, the steal by Dinwiddie. Racing ahead of Dwayne, who gets back into it. And Derek Jones sends it into the third row. Now as he ponders what a third straight loss could look like, he's got issues on the offensive end as well. Oh, what a block by Olynyk on the Jared Allen reverse. And it's a shot clock violation on Brooklyn. Heat now lead by 26, 92 to 66. Joe Harris puts it in with both hands. Got a foul on Richardson. And Brooklyn's lead over Detroit would be ever so slim, if at all. Derek Jones Jr., what a move by him. He's got 17 points off the bench tonight for Miami.
Points and be a productive player in limited minutes.
Well, he's tied his season high and his career high with 18 points. Hollis Jefferson rams it through with the left hand. They're in Atlanta Saturday and then play the Pistons in Brooklyn before embarking on a 7-game road trip middle of the month. That's a pretty follow dunk by LeVert.
Of the UD Wade inside the Heat, where the 2 Heat icons interviewed each other late last season. By the way, each game will include pop-up features with facts and tidbits about Wade's accomplishments.
7 points for Wade, 4 of them here in the fourth quarter. The Heat have a 27-point lead with 6 and change left. Now Wade wants to get this on that Sunday showcase. Wade with 6 of his 9 points here in the fourth quarter, and the Heat ahead by 29. Allen Crabbe with a corner three. That's his first score of the game. Now, such a positive effort for the Heat and a bleak performance by Brooklyn. Richardson, nice cut, good finish for Jay Rich.
Big men just facilitating so well. If it's not Bam, it's Kelly on the last possession, finding Jay Rich.
Rodi Kurucs, 9 points for him off the bench. So to Orlando's victory tonight in Indiana. This performance for Miami much needed. Duncan Robinson. That's the Heat's 12th triple of the game, and Robinson now in the scorebook, and the Heat ahead by 28. Again, this 7 out of 8 at home to begin March.
Yeah, I think so too, and I just love the way they've answered here. Look at Duncan Robinson knocking down his second shot.
Here comes Dinwiddie to his left, no airspace. Treveon Graham buries a three. The Heat will also be just 1 game behind Charlotte, and they lost the first 2 to the Hornets. So Wednesday's game in Charlotte, another of those must-win scenarios for Miami. Dion Waiters. That's Magruder. Kaboom.
And half doing a great job.
5 seconds left in the game, and the Heat have done it. They lead it end to end. 117-88, the final score. The Heat take a 2-1 lead in the season series with Brooklyn. They will meet again on the final night of the regular season. That's April 10th in Brooklyn.